Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another video on Conqueror's Blade. So here we are into one of my sort of first set of battles on Season 10. It's finally been released. Certainly had a little bit of a rocky start, I think we could all safely say. At least over on the My Games version, I think it perhaps wasn't so bad on Frontier, but we basically lost a day. They did a rollback, had a few sort of server issues and setup issues. Which has kind of delayed us all a little bit. Although, actually, for me, that's kind of been quite good, because I've been quite unwell for the past few days, so not really had any spare capacity to make videos. So the extra day of not being able to get in game didn't really affect me, and if anything, probably saved me some time from everyone getting too far ahead. But anyway, I wanted to try and actually do a proper video on these Bagpipers, and that is still the plan. But I've not really got time today. I'm still kind of a little bit suffering. So I thought we'd just have a little bit of a random siege and bring the Bagpipers with us, just to sort of briefly demonstrate how they at least work. As I was just kind of trying to briefly hover over and show you there, there's basically two abilities on them. It's all changed quite a lot since the PTR, although broadly similar. But essentially they give you a 12% attack buff or a 12% defense buff. And the longer they stand playing the one song, the more effective they are. So anyway, it says they're starting to push up these stairs now. Let's push to the back, put on our attack buff. So that should really be buffing our musket damage here as well. Those trebs shouldn't be hitting us. We should be safe from them. Although the muskets weren't very safe from them. Yeah, so we should be buffing them continuously. I did throw a sprint doctrine on these bagpipes because they can't really take many doctrines, and so it just seemed like a logical one to throw on them. That seemed a fairly comparable doctrine that had some use. You don't really seem to have used many of my sprint doctrines on a lot of other units. So anyway, so I put that on them, and they also get this little buff ability which I've just activated now, which gives them like this 1 second stun immunity and a little bit of an extra buff depending on whether you've got the attack or defense song kind of already playing. So yeah, they've got some quite nice abilities to them. And obviously, as like the PTR, they are pretty tanky. 6-man unit. I think they're like 11k health now. I think they were slightly higher in the PTR. I think they were like 13. So that's gone down slightly, but not too much. So yeah, still a pretty tanky unit. I don't know if pushing down here with them may in fact be a little bit risky, but I suppose we should actually try and get some attempt at kills. Otherwise, we're only going to get support points. So that's something else that's worth touching on with these bagpipes. They have introduced now support points. We don't actually get to see them on the scorecard, you know, at this point in the game. You only get to see it kind of at the end. But yeah, you do now get sort of support points for assisting troops. If troops are doing damage and you're buffing that troop's damage, or troops are taking damage and you're buffing their defense, then you're gaining support points for that. So that all kind of makes sense. I think that's a good addition. We're a bit in trouble here. Run away! I'm kind of stuck. This is the downside, I suppose, of bagpipes, is that really I just want to be able to get stuck in on B. You know, I've not really got anything to buff because none of the team is trying to defend B. So kind of, you know, what do you do? I think probably die is going to be the answer here in a minute. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, the poor bagpipes are going to get flattened. Run away! Yeah, it's not going to help them. And we're going to die here as well. Okay. Well, it was an introduction to the bagpipes. It shows a little bit how they work. They'd probably actually be really perfect for the final base point. That little supply point. You'll see the one I mean in a minute. Obviously, we're on Conqueror City. The supply point where this guy's going here now. You know, and at this point here, they'll be absolutely perfect for this. What are we going to respawn in with? We've got our Sealadars and we've got our Madao. Probably go Sealadars, I think. Let's grab them out. In we go. I do love these Sealadars. I know most people hate them, and they're supposed to be like one of the worst tier 5 units in the game. But I just love them. They're such a nice unit. So we'll probably head up to that supply point, to be honest. That's normally where most enemy teams make their first push. He says there's a few people come flying down the stairs. Are they going to come straight for space, or are they going to cut up the staircase up to that upper supply? They're going to cut up the staircase. Okay, well, we'll go behind them then. Come on, Sealidars. They are a little bit, unfortunately, slow, these Sealidars. I suppose I should probably just stick them in cover commander, really. But we do a nice little bit of damage here. Ow. Come on, get down. Okay. Oh, well, I don't think our team was actually going to have any trouble holding that supply point there, but still, all the nicer when you get a few kills from behind. So, what have we got up there? Building a bit of artillery. Where do I want to go? I don't know, is actually the answer to this. If they're not going to make a concerted push on this supply point, and obviously no point me just standing around here, but their only other options really is either to push from that gate down onto the floor, in which case I'm happy to tackle them, or for them to go under the main gateway. Looks like maybe they're building up for a bit of a push again, but it seems to be mostly pretty crappy units. Our team has slightly unhelpfully decided to build 1,000,001 pieces of artillery. Ow. 40s blocking up the doorway. Oh god, there's so much artillery. The artillery is a real pain because it means you can't actually move to get around. Axe Raiders are about to come in a minute. See how they fare against this? Yeah, much better to see Axe Raiders struggling so much more against units like 40s, charging them into the front of 40s now. They do not get through in quite the same way. Got this little poleaxe here. Oh, a willing victim. And oh! I love Sealidars. Impike coming up though. Run away!
Yes, Commander.
I'm happy to fight the Impike, but I'd rather they activated their walk first.
Yes, Commander.
Don't really just want to, you know, be fully in the face of their walk as they clear that doorway, because it will just really keep you pushed down. Oh, did he short sword knocking me down? Not ideal. Oh, Iron Reaper charge. They've got counter charge though by some Azaps. Should be okay. And with the tour ability, nice. There we go. Yeah, pretty well got everyone down.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, another hero kill. Nice. Now just to chase down some poor little Fortibraccios who are never going to be able to escape. Oh, I'm sorry. And wait for it, wait for it. Up. Oh, I love these Sealidars. My favourite unit. Oh, is that an enemy piece of artillery? Get with that as well. Okay. Well, we won't go chasing them to kind of down the end of the match, because it's not really worth going back through that gateway, because suddenly you'll find a lot more enemies there and you'll get outnumbered. Let's just heal back up on the supply point, and then we can kind of decide where we want to go from here. We have a depressingly long amount of time left on this match. I forgot quite how long these games are on Conqueror City.
Yes, Commander.
I hear someone else's bagpipes have opened up. Nice to see a few people are using them. Not as many people using them as I kind of was expecting. I suppose I was perhaps fairly early. I've got quite a few unit experience cards and tokens to use, so I can level them up, you know, to level 18 pretty much straight away, or nearly straight away. Can have a little look down here. Should be able to get you. No, I can get the kill. Oh, Madao! A bit low on health. Roll back, Evo. Ah, that was annoying. Shouldn't have got myself killed. That's going to kill my Sealidars. See, in that sort of situation, that's very silly. Oh, well, we wouldn't have beat the Hussars, but we could have beat those Madao 1-to-1 with my use of abilities. But I need to be alive as a hero to actually do that. And getting myself killed there, that was really not such a good move. We've still got a Madao to respawn with, though. A bit of fighting going on in this tunnel. We've got our own cav going back out. There wasn't even a full stack of Hussars that came through the tunnel, which was a bit odd. But anyway. Anyway, 10 seconds to respawn. Looks like they're not really pushing base point that hard yet, although obviously they've still got such a long amount of time, so that's kind of probably why. Let's grab our Madaos then. Last unit. It's one of the nice things about these bagpipes is because they're such low leadership cost, you can obviously still run 2 golden era units. Okay, initially a bit of stuff on point. Try and get that guy down. Where's that Maul going? Oh, is he going for those Falcos? No, 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 no. Charge! Okay. Now, that was a very inefficient use of Carnage to get one hero, but that was to try and protect those Falcos, really. And I couldn't have got the Madao back up the stairs any quicker than by using the Carnage charge. I always feel strange doing things like that. I wouldn't normally do that for a hero, but yeah, to protect the Falcos, I think that's absolutely worth it. Oh, stop a few of these Hussars as they try and retreat back through. No escape for you. Now, do we go round and back up onto the supply point on the top? Is there much pressure up there? It looks like there's a little bit of stuff up there, so we might as well go and have a look. The enemies, of course, can actually get like a very long way round and come through that tunnel on the right, but it's quite a long trip and barely anyone ever does. And occasionally, you just get one bloke and then it's, on his own. It's not really going to be enough to make any sort of difference. So we've got a bit of stuff pushing here. A lot of muskets on point defending. I'm coming up against some Fortebraccios. Ow, just got slowed. Yeah, just a few of them though, not really enough to be any sort of threat. And those Madao in the distance are already making a run for it. Okay. Those archers, it would be quite nice to kill. Oh look, those Madao are going to go around the back. I could go for them, but to take them on solo is these... Ooh, if you're going this way, Mr. Stalwart, I will come with. Ooh. Brace into the Carnage. Carnage ourselves. Didn't really quite go all that well. We've got stuff coming from behind. I've not got very many hit points again. I need to stop sort of going toe-to-toe on these Madao with my hero. Brace into the last bit. I don't think I took that fight particularly well, to be honest. It was not such a good move. Let's just keep pushing forwards. Get him down. We're picking up a fair few hero kills on this one. Maybe that's what we're going for. Who needs unit kills? Okay, let's go for a bit of health, because we do certainly need some of that. Looks like they're pushing slightly through the doorway, but we really need to get healed up, to be honest. So let's try and get back up to the supply point on the top. They are starting to push though, aren't they? Oh, what am I doing? Why am I bracing there? Sometimes, occasionally I think, oh, I know this game quite well, I'm quite good. But then a lot of the time I just do such stupid things. Like why would I brace my sort of what's left of my unit of Madao, my last unit, in front of the gateway when it's not got much health? Evo. At least we got away with that. Thankfully the Madao are very, very tanky. So let's get them healed up, and then unless anyone's going to make a push onto that supply point, we'll probably push back down onto the bottom. There's a lot of cav coming in, which would be nice to try and catch a few bits of. Get ready. Oop, we might be able to have you. No mauling for you. Okay, let's just brace here. We've got to keep an eye on behind us. That's my main concern, probably, because obviously they still got that supply point effectively behind us, and they can push around, any sort of units, and we can quite easily find ourselves flanked. Obviously got this unit of muskets here with us, which is good to have, just merrily blasting away. They seem to be trying to push hard through this gateway, which is good for us, really. On the floor. Oh! As I said, watch out behind. We got away with that very lightly. Madao beat Keshiks. I don't think he actually charged me there. I think he used his 2 ability, partly because you can see I got all the bleed stacks. But they came in like one at a time a little bit, and I think that got the whole unit of Madao almost to turn around on the first one, and so then they were facing into the Keshiks as the rest of them charged in. Nice. I think we only lost one unit of Madao, and he just lost his unit of Keshiks. Well, that pans out okay for me. Yeah, that's one of the things I think why the Keshiks, while still extremely powerful, they're not quite ridiculously overpowered, because Madao just are a much more common unit on the battlefield now, and they are such an effective counter against things like Keshiks. I just think they really kind of bring the balance a lot more back in line in a way that there isn't anything for the Axe Raiders. Although, I think we've seen possibly some nerfs snuck in with them in the latest patch, and I think we'll probably end up seeing more, but we shall see. So, back to our position. I'm tempted to try and have a pop at that little spear. Oh, hello. What was the point in that? A full Cataphracts charge into a unit of Madao. Wow. Okay. That was odd. I'll take it. Even got the hero kill. Nice. Well, we're staying in this position. It's doing us quite well so far. Picking up all the cavalry kills. Still looks like we're holding the supply point at the top. Little short bow on the floor. I like using the billhook. Doesn't really do all that much damage. And, you know, you're not going to be able to keep a short bow locked down for very long. But it's just surprisingly entertaining. Oh, short sword coming from behind. Hello. Ow. He's obviously an iron side. That's the problem. Well, we want to chase him across the map. Particularly as actually they're now starting to push in a little bit. Oh look, here comes some 40s coming through the main gate. We've got a few muskets here, we'll have them. Thank you. Come on, get the musket. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's just charge into the rear of this unit of 40s. Another hero kill. Getting all the hero kills today. Okay, nice. Clear them through, pull the unit out the back. Nice, and we've cleared the point. That's good, because that means they're wasting units like that. And the unit balance at the moment is actually really, really close between our two teams. So we really need to be getting as many kills on them as we can without losing many of our own units. So I guess we'll head back up to the supply point. Let's try and recapture it, and then we can get our Madaos healed up. What have they got up here? Unit of Berserkers. If that's all they've got, I could deal with that. I think. Probably. I am only a half stack of Madao. Oh, and now there's a short sword here. Okay, well. Situation's worsening slightly. Go for the carnage. Got a few of them down. Now they've just gone into rage mode. We are working through them, yeah. Got enough support here now. It should be okay. Okay. Cool, that's them pretty much cleared out. We're going to have a short sword here being a pain, aren't we? Oh, I missed. Oh, no. God damn it. Please get off the supply point so we can capture it. He's uber tanky in Ironsides. Oh, because he's even got to wait. Oh, no, he didn't. Thank God for that. Okay, and we have captured the point now. Cool. This gets what even less of my poor little unit of Madao. Not very many of them left alive now. This match has ground on for quite a long time. It's looking positive, though. We've recaptured this point. I think the enemy team's starting to struggle a little bit now. Ow. What was that? They put a cannon up there. Well, let's go down the backside then. I think we can probably flank round and try and go for that if no one else is. I'm happy to try and initiate Operation Cannon Destruction. Let's go, Madao. Nothing really pushing at all on the base point down the bottom. Just push back round. Obviously these Madao are fairly slow. A maul. Oh, was that cannon gun? Has someone already destroyed it? Okay. Someone has already taken it down, I think. I can't actually see it. Yeah, looks like someone has already destroyed it. Oh well. I'm slightly disappointed. Operation Cannon Destruction has failed. Well, where do we go then? I guess. Oh, some enemies. Oh, some enemies. See if we can get more hero kills. I wonder how many we can get to this game. Particularly if it turns into one of these matches where you sort of rout them at spawn. Be slightly careful of a double maul. The maul combo, even with it just peasants. You do outnumber them quite a lot though. Another one down. No, not a hero kill though, just an assist. We're just chasing them back to their supply point now. A few Namcans, always satisfying to kill. I'll just push around the edge rather than going through the block of pikemen in the middle. We've not exactly done record numbers of unit kills. Finish off this lot here. Oh, a few more Namcans. Then I guess we'll just push down and out then, I guess. See if we can find... Come on, I want a hero kill. What can we find to hunt down? A couple of people over by the gateway, I guess is going to be our best bet to go. Come on then, let's go around this way. It is 5... Well, we've got 5v3. Not too bad. And we might have a few people in the gateway are there, I suspect, in our team. That short sword's going off. Come on, Madao, come to me. Oh! Oh! Oh, come on, Madao! Oh, oh. How many did we get there? Oh, 13! Well, we didn't just get one more hero kill. Oh, lovely. That... Sometimes people say my videos are rigged and set up, and they're really not, but even I must admit that panned out quite nicely there at the end. Okay. Oh, well, that bumped up the numbers of hero kills very slightly there at the end. I don't know. But you see, I got the assist points there by using the bagpipes, so that's kind of how that works. Anyway, yeah, we will be having a proper video on the bagpipes. This video probably is going to end up coming out on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. It's probably going to be a few days before we actually get the bagpipe video done, realistically. So bear with me, it will get out, and then obviously I'll be then on to full panic with the claymores as well. So I'm trying. We'll hopefully get it all done. But hopefully you have a nice holidays, and I shall see you guys all in the next video.